G'day all, welcome back to Brook Farm. First job for the week is not very far away from home. My dam water pump is not working, so we're just going to check the tank and just see what's up with that. Might need to go down to the solar pump and have a look. Sounding empty to me. And it's empty. Right. Not sure why that's empty, but we'll go have a look at the pump and see what's up. There's the solar panel. And we'll see why it's not working. Always have issues with solar pumps. So that's the pump out there. This is our dam. And it's saying well low. Right. If I connect those two, turn it on, and the pump works. All seems to be working. Not sure why it did that, but I got water flowing through there. Obviously this tripped and just wouldn't release. But we come back up here and it's working. It's got full sunlight, so we'll go back up to the tank, just make sure water's up there, and hopefully the tank fills back up. I can hear the water. And there we go. Seeing as though we started off the morning with my tank being empty, I figured I should come and check Henry's tank to see if we need to turn a solar pump on for that. Yep. Not empty, but getting there. This pump's a lot bigger than the little one that I've got on my home dam. Reason being is this isn't just for Henry's dam water. This is also the pump and dam that supplies our spray water. So we need to have a substantial pump for that, otherwise Henry will outrun it. And we're working. Perfect. First job up today, well I guess it's the third job now. We blew out the radiator on Grover last week, but only with a tiny little air compressor, and it overheated when I was doing some heavy work on it on Friday afternoon. I'll cut to that now so you can see what I was meaning. This is an old dam catchment. We got a dam just there that hasn't held water for decades. We're wanting to get this back into crop production. So to do that, we obviously need to smooth out these banks. On Friday in the grader, I came along and I started to give it a go. It was 37 degrees, but yeah, it's hard work. It's, you know, they've been here for 30 years or something like that, so it's all hard compacted soil. You can see, you know, we've got big lumps like that. Going through with the rippers where I can, but it's just hard work. So that's why Grover overheated on me, well, nearly overheated on me. That's why we're having to blow that radiator out properly now. And that's why I need to blow it out. It was just on the verge of overheating, and it took a long time to get back to the shed because I had to drive quite slowly. So we'll pull her out, drop the rippers. Like I said in the last video, I'm going to take that whole back panel off. I'll grab our big air compressor and we'll give it a big blowout, and hopefully can get a whole bunch of crap that was probably in there before it got to us, get that all out so it's all nice and clean and doesn't overheat. Hey Bailey, hey, hey Pip, yeah. now I got that all off, and I've also got the daylight, not just being in the shed. I can see what I missed when I did it last time. This radiator here actually isn't too bad. On the other side it's got that stubble again like it did last time. You can see there's a bit of stuff in here, but this one here, see if I can get the camera in there properly. See all this? Those fins are just blocked completely with dirt. Now I'm going to show you that this is from well before it came to us, because it was a hire machine. It was a mine site hire machine. So I need to give it a very good blowout. You can see it better from this way. Well, maybe not with the camera. See all that muck? Just see if I can get my hand in just there. You got the stubble on the right, and then you got that muck stuff on the left. That's what we need to clean out. Oh, there you go, you can see it a lot better there. So on the right hand side, you can see the fins are clean, and you can see the whole way through. Directly in front of the camera, it's all blocked, full of dirt. That is why it's overheating. We're gonna go and grab the the big air compressor, get some earmuffs, and get this clean. That should stop our issue. That's the air compressor I want. Gonna have to move Mum and Dad's camper to get to that. Dusty job. You can see up there how the dirt's been dislodged. I've still got to get it out, but yeah. nasty work, this. It still hasn't got, I'll get the camera in there. You can still see all that muck. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the workshop's air compressor with a little handgun and just come in here and just blow the veins out. Just try and loosen that dirt up a bit. And then I should be able to just then blow it through with the big air compressor. So we'll try and do that. Working as I'm blowing in, all the dirt's coming out and it's hitting my hand, so I'll just slowly persist at this, get back to the big one, hope that cleans it out. We're getting there. I've got most of the stuff out there, there's a tiny bit left, and then I've blown it all back through again, got it all sort of clear, so I'll just keep doing that and we'll eventually get this clear. I just stopped for a little bit there, just had a quote come through for a new tractor to replace Art for next year, so another seeding tractor, and I had to lie down. The quote was just astronomical, but apparently that's where the world is now after COVID, so farmers are having to shell out a huge amount of money just to get some new equipment to keep the farm operation alive. Fun times. I've got it as best as I can for now. Yeah, I've just kept blowing and blowing and blowing, and from back and forth, and yeah, got a lot out. And I've had an authentic spray tan from my grader, so that's nice. I've got to go and wash up now. But yeah, it's looking much better, and I'm hoping that the radiator now, as long as I keep my maintenance up to blowing it out, will be a lot better. So now I've just got to put it all back together and have some lunch, and there's a catchment down here. It'll be a little bit of hard work for it, so we'll go and clean that up a bit and see how our temperature holds. Just arrived at the dam catchment. This isn't actually a dam that we use, but it's always good to keep the water up so that we've got it for when we need it. So hopefully just doing a bit of grading we'll be able to see where my temp gets to. It's already, you know, getting up to its operating temperature, so we shall just keep an eye on that, and yeah, we'll see. We're at 87 at the moment, if it'll show it. There we go, 87. Yesterday, Friday on my drive home, it was at 106 and nearly on that red there, so we'll see how it goes. I've decided to bail from this catchment. There is just way too many rock and sheetrock in here, so the blade is just getting tossed around and I don't want to do damage to my blade, so I'm going to go to the spray dam that we actually use, and doing the catchment there will actually help that, whereas here we, you know, like I said, we don't actually use this water for anything, it's just a backup, so we'll go to the next one. But the good news is we're at 88 degrees. That'll come through, there we go. So far so good. We'll see how the next hour or two treats it. This is the spray dam catchment. So you can see it does need a bit of a clean up, it's a bit overgrown. So I'll try and get it as best as I can. It's a bit of a weird one, we've got trees in the middle of it, and yeah, we've got this bank over here, so try and do sort of what I can, split it both ways, and Hopefully don't end up with a mess in the middle and it flows water. We shall see. Just finished doing that half of the catchment. All nice and clean now. I'll now go over and I'll finish this side here and get that all done. And our temperature, I'm glad to report, it's currently at 87 degrees. I'm not sure if it'll show up. There we go. But it did get to 89, and yeah, that's just perfect. I'm glad that it's worked. Blowing out the radiator has done the job. Very happy. Catchment's all finished, all nice and clean. Next rain we get, it'll settle it all down, and after that it'll all flow into our dam here for our spraying, so that'll be absolutely ideal. We'll get this thing hopefully back up full over the winter. So that does it from me for today. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe if you haven't, and I shall see you guys next time.